Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Avinash. I am from Bangalore, and I have been working in corporate for more than 10 years, right? So let me share you a small story how I came across trading. So it was in 2015 where I was browsing one of the social media platform, right? So while browsing the social media platform, I got an ad where a guy making 50,000 out of 1 lakh rupees capital. So I was very inspired and I thought, why can't I also make, being a techie, I think I can do it, right? If I apply the right logic and right thinking. So I went and opened a account with Sharekar where I used to get a 10x leverage. If you have 1 lakh rupees, you can buy a share worth 10 lakh rupees during that time. So I opened an account and added my 1 lakh rupees, which was meant for something else. But I thought maybe in 2 days I can double it and I can take off my 1 lakh rupees. But that couldn't happen within a week, right? With buying and playing around with futures and options. So I lost all my capital of 1 lakh rupees, right? So in 1 week, it was left with around 500 or 600 rupees, right? So after that, the lesson I learned was is the like there are a lot of right and wrong information on the social media, right? So we should be very careful. And I advise you guys also be whatever the content you see first, right? Please do analyze and do the fact check, then continue with it, whether to keep it or leave it, right? So after that, I started doing a paper trading and continuing my knowledge gain in stock market, right? So after a few years, right, in a paper trading, I started making consistent profit, right? After that, I started again with a small capital around 2018-19, right? So with the 1 lakh rupees capital. So I started slowly. So I was making around 5%, 5 to 10%. Sometimes I used to lose maximum of 5%. That was my risk appetite, maximum risk appetite, right? So after that, I stopped trading between a pandemic because the 1 day market lower circuit, right? So it was quite a volatile market, and I wanted to save my capital, right? So nobody would like to lose their hard-earned capital because I learned with my previous experience. So I stopped it. Again, I recently started, right? So from few months back, right? So again 1 lakh rupees. After that, I recently increased my capital to 5 lakh rupees, right? So from first Feb, I have increased my capital to 5 lakh rupees. I would like to share you how much I have made in February month, right? So with the 5 lakh rupees capital, was it worth increasing capital? Did I lose or make a profit? I would like to share, right? So before sharing my PNL, I would like to tell you that I don't have any paid course or I don't have any or tips or anything, right? So I would like to share you all my learnings with you guys. Please do join and subscribe to us, right? So where I will be sharing day-to-day experience like once or twice a week, right? Whenever I get a time out of job, right? So I is trade. It is a like part-time trade and make a regular income out of it. So that is it. That is what I am trying to build. But I hope it will be helpful for you guys. Please do subscribe, right? So let me jump into PNL. Hello guys. So let's, like I said, let's check the PNL. So I have used around 5 lakh rupees capital. So how much profit I have made for the month of uh, February, right? So far there are around 14 or 14 trading days in month of February, which I have traded mainly. So let's go. So if you check here for equity, right? So I don't have any trades for equity. So I don't trade in equity. I trade only in options, that too in bank nifty options. Why I choose bank nifty is it is always better to concentrate on one stock or one script rather than focusing on 100 stocks, right? So that is what I have learned with my past experience. So I have selected future and options and PNL, and so first till 21st is what we are selecting. If you guys see here, so I have made a profit around 59,000, so which is almost like 11% of a capital which I have used, like 11.8 or something, 11.5% of capital which I have used. So charges, if you see here, around 8,000 is the charges and taxes which got deducted. After that, if you see here, total 51,000 is what I have made. So which is around 10% of capital, right? So if you are thinking like in within like 13 trading sessions, so if you can make 10% return, right, it is like you are doubling your money in every 6 months. But this doesn't happen every month, right? So to achieve this much fast, this was lucky month for me, so I could achieve more. If you see here, I have made loss for only one day, which was on Monday, right? So other than that, I have been profitable for all the trades which I have taken, but today was an exceptional again. So I went into a loss of around 3,000 rupees or something. But overall, if you see, so 10% is a great return. And if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be, like I said before also, so I'll share all my learnings and all my experience with you guys. And please do encourage me with the comments, right? So